Welcome to my sanctuary. I invite you to close your eyes, letting the daylight fade, as twilight paints the sky in hues of amethyst and rose. Here, worries melt away, like frost under the midday sun. My name is Alaric, and within these 4 stone walls, I craft elixirs of slumber. Tonight, I shall share with you a potion so enchanting, it has earned the title Starfall. A draft that will transport you to realms of dreams, where celestial wonders unfold. As you settle in, allow your gaze to wander to the hearth, where flames dance in a myriad of colors. Their flickering light mirrors the celestial ballet I'm about to brew. Hear the symphony of the crackling fire, the gentle murmur of the nearby stream, and the rustling of leaves. All these sounds weave together in a soothing harmony designed to usher you into a state of profound relaxation. My most cherished creation is the Starfall, a liquid lullaby born from the essence of starlight. Its primary ingredient is the moonflower, a rare blossom that unfurls only under the softest moonlight. These petals, steeped in lunar energy, form the heart of our potion. Next, we infuse the essence of twilight, capturing the ephemeral beauty of dusk, when day surrenders to night. To this ethereal blend, we add the whisper of wind, a dash of starlight, and, for a touch of whimsy, a single fallen star, which this star, a fragment of a comet that graced our sky's last full moon, infuses the potion with its magical essence. Now, while my assistant prepares the ingredients, I want you to focus on your breath, inhaling deeply, letting go of any tension or stress. With each exhale, imagine your worries floating away like dandelion seeds caught in the wind. Feel the warmth of the fire seeping into your bones, chasing away the evening chill. Our potion is nearly ready, and I invite you to open your eyes, marveling at the spectacle before you. In the hearth, the flames have morphed into dancing stars against a backdrop of velvety night. The room is aglow with otherworldly light, and the sweet aroma of starfall fills the air. Now, dear guest, it's time to partake in the starfall. But first, I must tell you, this is no ordinary potion. It's a conduit to realms where dreams take flight and where the laws of slumber. As you drink the starfall, prepare to be swept away on a cosmic journey where celestial wonders will unfold before your very eyes. Each drop of starfall tastes like liquid stardust, sweet, effervescent, and utterly enchanting. As you swallow the last drop, a warmth spreads through your chest, pulling you into a state of dreamy euphoria. The world around you softens, and you feel a gentle pull, not downward toward slumber, but upward, as if you're being drawn toward the heavens. And then you see them, shooting stars streaking across the night sky, leaving trails of shimmering stardust in their wake. They seem close, so close that you could reach out and touch them. With a silent wish upon every falling star, you ascend higher and higher, the earthly world receding below you. As you rise, the clouds part, revealing a panorama of stars. each one winking down at you with celestial glee. Planets shimmer in hues of sapphire and emerald, and the Milky Way stretches across the sky like a river of liquid diamonds. The scent of ozone and pine mingles with the sweet perfume of faraway blossoms, creating an intoxicating fragrance. Here in the heavens, time has no meaning. You are suspended in a timeless expanse, where dreams find their voice, and the music of the spheres. This is your celestial journey, a testament to the boundless wonder that resides within the very fabric of dreams. When you are ready to return, simply close your eyes. Inhale the sweet scent of starfall and let the magic of the night carry you back to the comforting embrace. Welcome to my humble abode. The alchemist returns to his work table, his footsteps padded by thick woven rugs. He reaches for a slender glass bottle shaped like a teardrop. It is filled with a thick, opalescent liquid that catches the glow of the fire and moonlight alike. As he swirls it, the colors shift pale gold to rose, then lavender to silver blue. He places the bottle beside a small satchel, its fabric soft and lined with stitched symbols that seem to pulse with the slow rhythm of a heartbeat. Then he turns toward you again. His voice, a slow murmur. The dreaming dust will guide you, if you allow it. Close your eyes, ... and let the dream unfold. And as your eyes close, a breeze gently brushes your cheeks. You feel the warmth of the room melt away and a fresh stillness surrounds you. You are no longer seated in the cottage, but standing at the edge of a forest unlike any you've ever seen. It is twilight here. Not quite day, not quite night. The air is cool, featherlight, carrying the scent of blooming moonflowers and moss-covered stone. The trees stretch tall and slow, their trunks silvered with ancient wisdom. Fireflies blink lazily around you, each one leaving a tiny spiral of sparkle in the air behind them. The path ahead is soft underfoot, like walking on layers of velvet and pine needles. Every step you take is effortless. You feel as if you're gliding forward, drawn by something gentle, something familiar. In the distance, through the hush of rustling trees, you hear it again, the alchemist. It reaches you as if carried on the breeze, like a memory stirring just beneath your awareness. And with each note, you feel lighter, quieter inside, as though every part of you is being soothed, gently rearranged into stillness. The path curves gently toward a clearing. There, in the middle of a stone circle, is a pool still and deep, reflecting the twilight sky in perfect silence. Tiny blossoms float on its surface, and in its center stands a single candle. Its flame does not flicker, even as the breeze touches it. You approach slowly, listening to the silence. It is a kind silence, warm and vast. You sit by the edge of the pool, watching the way the candles glow, dances just beneath the surface of the water. From your pocket, you notice something you hadn't realized was there before. A small, crystalline pouch of dreaming dust, Without thinking, you open the pouch and sprinkle a tiny pinch. The dust dissolves, instantly sending spirals of light outward in every direction. As they travel, the surface of the water begins to shimmer, not just with light, but with vision. You see the alchemist's cottage, now from above. Smoke curling gently from the chimney, its lights a beacon of calm below the stars. You see the birch trees swaying, the brook winding like silver ribbon, the tiny wind chimes singing to the wind. You see yourself, curled peacefully beneath a thick blanket, resting as the dust settles over your dreams. And just like that, the vision fades. The candle in the center of the pool flickers once and then, astonishingly begins to float toward you, gliding over the surface of the water, leaving a trail of soft light behind it. It stops just before you, and you understand, this is not just light, this is your guide. You reach toward it, and as your fingers touch the warmth of the flame, the scene changes again. You are soaring now, weightless, above a dreamscape of glowing hills, sleeping mountains, and whispering valleys. Clouds drift lazily below, like enormous petals on a sleeping wind. Below you, gardens of crystal flowers bloom and fade in slow rhythm, and that is enough. Somewhere in the distance, you see another figure, Draphenia, young child with golden hair, held aloft by a cluster of floating lanterns. The child smiles as you float past, as if recognizing you from a dream long forgotten, leaving behind a trail of twinkling stardust, and the hum returns. Soft, like a memory, like the alchemist's voice echoing from a faraway place. Dreams are not escapes. Let them carry you, and you will always return lighter than before. You float gently back toward Earth now, back to the birch trees, the brook, the soft hearthlight in the window, back to the alchemist's cottage, where time has stood still since you first closed your eyes. You are once again lying on a soft cushion near the fire. The alchemist stands by your side, placing a gentle hand on your shoulder. "You've gone far," he says, voice almost inaudible, "and you've returned. The dust will stay with you now. When sleep eludes you, let it guide you again." You blink slowly. The fire's crackle is soft and familiar. The breeze outside, still whispering, and your limbs are heavy once more, peaceful. The alchemist dims the lanterns around the room. One by one, their glow fades to darkness, leaving only the slow pulse of the fire and the faint glimmer of dreaming dust, curling gently in the air. You exhale. You are floating again. Between the breath and the stars, between the dream and the stillness. And here, you will rest. Here, you are safe. The fire in the hearth has faded now into glowing embers each, one pulsing slowly. The shadows dance lightly across the stone walls of the cottage, and the hush of midnight wraps around you like the gentlest shawl. You are still. Your body rests heavily, peacefully, and your mind is ready to wander once more. Outside the window, the trees shift softly in the night breeze. A few leaves detach and glide downward like feathers, drifting slowly through the hush of the moonlight. The alchemist, now seated beside you again, smiles quietly. "There is another place I must show you," he whispers, barely above the breath of the wind. "A place only seen in the deepest dreams, where time does not walk forward, but rests still like dew on morning grass." You nod, though your eyes remain closed. The stars above are larger now, glowing more deeply, pulsing softly in rhythm with your breath. The grass beneath your feet feels like silk. It bends easily, rising again as you pass. Tiny orbs of light float around you, gentle, sentient, and slow like dream thoughts given form. In the distance, you see a spiral staircase made of stardust, suspended in the air. It leads upward, into a tower with no walls, only arches of moonstone and a floor made of liquid light. You walk slowly toward it, each step lighter than the last, as if you're made of mist. You climb the steps, one at a time, your breath in sync with the breeze. In and out, each step a breath, each breath a step. When you reach the top, you see a long table, set not with food but with memories. Crystal bowls filled with echoing laughter, bottles sealed with whispers of lullabies. A mirror reflecting a younger version of yourself, peacefully sleeping beneath the stars. And at the center of the table is a small box wrapped in silver threads of woven moonlight. As you open it, the threads unravel in silence. Inside, you find a pinch of dreaming dust, glowing even brighter than before. It pulses gently, like a heart, soft, steady, and full of peace. You bring it close, and as you breathe it in, your entire body exhales. In return, release of all tension, all holding, all remembering. Here, in this place beyond time, in this story beyond waking, the alchemist's voice returns, like a breeze through your mind. This dust is made not of chemicals or spells, but of stillness. The stillness you forget exists inside you, the kind that only silence remembers. You feel this truth settle deep within your chest, like a warm coal glowing just beneath the surface of your breath. And again, the world changes. You are not in the tower now. You are floating in a vast sea of stars, each one humming a different frequency, each hum aligning with a part of your shoulders, your chest, your thoughts, your breath. You are in perfect balance with the sound of existence, with the sleep that lives in the space between each heartbeat. Time disappears. There is only this silence, this drifting, this dream, and within it, a single word echoes. Rest. Like a seed dropped into still water, the word ripples through you. Rest. You hear it in the movement of the stars. You hear it in the soft waves of cosmic dust. You feel it in the very bones of your being. And once again, you drift back to the ground, back to the cottage, back to your breath. The alchemist is gone now, but his presence remains. In the dust that still shimmers in the air, in the warmth that still radiates from the stone floor, in the soft hush of the world around you, and you realize you are ready to sleep. Not the shallow sleep of a tired body. The world now feels softer than silence. The fire has become nothing but a warm glow. The light from the embers flickers gently across the wooden beams above you, casting shadows that move like slow clouds over a midnight sea. Somewhere in the background, the sound of the brook returns. Not loud, just a whisper. A barely there trickle, like water flowing over rounded stones. A sound as old as time. It weaves around the edges of your awareness, soothing and rhythmic. The kind of sound that doesn't ask for attention, but gently takes it and melts it into calm. And in this place, this space between breath and dream, time itself begins to dissolve. There are no hours here, no plans, no questions, just the quiet presence of your own breath. And that old, familiar hum. The alchemist's voice rises again, not from the room, but from within. It doesn't speak in words anymore. In intuition. You simply know what he's saying. Let the dust finish its work. Let the story complete its circle. Let your thoughts fall like ash from a quiet fire. And so they do. Each one, drifting downward, disappearing. You are floating again, though you don't know where. And that's okay. There is a comfort in the not knowing. There is peace in the surrender. You find yourself once more in a place that feels halfway between memory and imagination. You're standing in an open field, but not any field from waking life. This one is endless, glowing. The grass sways in time with your heartbeat, and above, the sky is a soft gradient of twilight violet. There are stars, hundreds, thousands. Some fall gently from the sky, like petals from an invisible tree. Each one leaves behind a nota, single soft chime, like wind through crystal. You reach out a hand. One of the stars drifts into your palm. It doesn't burn. It simply rests there, warm and humming, like the echo of your favorite lullaby. It simply rests there, warm and humming, like the echo of your favorite lullaby. Knows your tiredness, your hopes, your stillness. And in that knowing, you feel more deeply seen than ever before. Then it dissolves, melting into a wisp of light and disappearing into your chest. You feel it settle in your heart. Not heavy, not dramatic, just quiet. And all at once, you realize something. You've been searching for this stillness for longer than you remember. Not in things, not in answers, but in moments. Moments like this, where nothing is needed, where nothing is expected, where you are simply allowed to be. The field begins to change now. It slowly fades into a soft, moonlit shoreline. Waves lap gently at your feet, not cold, not wet, but made of some dreamlike material. You walk slowly along the shore. No destination, no direction. Just moving because it feels good to move. The air smells of night jasmine, of sea salt dreams, of candle wax and cedar wood. And the stars above follow you. Like companions, like guardians. You look behind you. Your footprints glow faintly for a moment, then disappear completely. Even the earth here knows not to hold on. Even it knows how to let go. And you do too. You keep walking. Or perhaps you're floating again. It's hard to say. Everything is too soft to define. Eventually, you come to a small boat. It rocks gently in the water, tethered by a ribbon of light. Inside the boat is a blanket, a pillow, a book of blank pages, and at the center, a single crystal vial of dreaming dust, just like the one the alchemist used. You step in. The boat accepts your weight without a sound. You curl into the blanket. The pillow smells like the hearth. The book feels warm in your hands. And as you breathe out, the boat begins to move, slowly, effortlessly, sailing across the water like a thought made of silk. You do not know where you're going, and it doesn't matter, because here, you are already home. You rest your head, you feel the boat cradle you gently like arms made of sleep. The vial glows softly beside you. And with one final exhale, you feel the dreaming dust surround you once more. This time, it asks for nothing. It simply offers rest. And you accept. The stars above twinkle softly, then begin to fade. The waves continue their slow, hypnotic rhythm. And your thoughts drift outward like feathers on a sleepy breeze, until there is only breath, warmth, stillness, and sleep.